your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby.
I got dressed for the occasion. Turning away from the microphone, trying to show my hair bow. Guys, today we are watching another Patreon request, and this time around it is Ever After, which is a Cinderella story. I really like Cinderella stories. We have a new one that came out in Norway a few years back, if I'm not mistaken, that I watched for the first time this Christmas, which has Cengiz and Astrid S as the main characters, and I really did enjoy that one. Getting to see Cinderella stories from so many countries and so on is so much fun, and especially that I haven't seen this one. And there are some that I really want to watch. For example, I want to watch the original Disney Cinderella movie, like the original. I know that there's several Cinderella movies made by Disney now. What I expect this to be a regular Cinderella story, you know, being with Cinderella, her very beautiful, so comforting family, and her going to the ball, running off and losing her glass slipper and so on. I'm just very excited for it. This is a very like girly movie that I love to watch. The thing is, here on my channel, I don't really get to watch these movies that harmed a lot of women. There's been a lot of war movies, there's been a lot of horror movies, there's been a lot of questionable movies, but not a lot of these where I get to see what formed the girls into women, and I really want to do that, so I might be looking into some movies in the future. For example, The Devil Wears Prada, 10 Things I Hate About You. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I am so excited and over the moon to be watching this movie. I finally, like, it's about time to watch a retelling of something, right? I don't think we have ever done that on my channel. I don't think I've seen any retellings. I need to think that through, and maybe if something comes up, then I will write it down in the comments down below and pin it, but for now I can't come up with anything. Anyways, my full reactions are on Patreon, all my social media linked down below. That's it. Yeah, let's get into Ever After. And the Tenant film. Oh. Drew Barrymore. Wow.
The Brothers Grimm, Your Majesty.
Good.
Bröderna Grimm!
I suppose you're wondering why anyone my age would request an audience with the authors of children's stories. But I must say, I was terribly disturbed when I read your version of The Little Cinder Girl.
Ooh.
Well, those who swear Perrault's telling with its fairy godmother and magic pumpkins would be closer to the truth.
Some claims that shoe was made of fur.
Oh, wait! Is this a retelling? We're not actually going for the actual story.
Her name was Danielle de Barbarac, and this was a glass slipper.
Oh.
Perhaps you will allow me to set the record straight?
Yes.
The story.
Yes?
Oh, she's going to tell the story, how it actually went.
What is that phrase you use? Oh, yes.
Once upon a time.
There lived a young girl who loved her father very much.
They already made me confused twice. Ever After. Oh, buddy.
I get a mother and sisters all in one day.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting round here. What with the Baroness and all.
Oh, and she's running.
She must be lovely.
I hope she likes me.
She'll love you.
Oh.
I owed your father arrives any moment.
Gustav, I told you, not today. You look like a girl.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah, but today you look it. Boy or girl, I can still whip you. Ha!
Oh, no.
Seem to be missing a daughter.
She already looks very strict.
Oh, look at you, just as I left. I wager your friend Gustav is around here someplace.
No, sir. I slaughtered him.
Oh.
I had hoped to present a little lady. Well, I suppose you'll have to do.
Hello, Danielle. At last we meet. Your father speaks of nothing else.
Mademoiselle?
They seem so kind.
It means paradise. Maybe a bit thick for an 8-year-old, but I thought we could add it to our library.
And you are a husband now.
The father, first and forever. Been 2 peas in a pot, you and I, for a...
Oh, stop.
Do you like them?
Very much.
Because I have to go to Avignon in a fortnight.
But you just got back.
All right, one. Sleep tight.
That's weird. I never knew that Cinderella had a father. I thought she was only raised by the stepmother.
Perhaps by then the 3 of you will have got to know each other better. Huh? The Baroness isn't used to getting her hands dirty.
What happened there? Are you okay?
Wait! It's tradition. He always waves at the gate.
Interesting.
Papa!
There's no way he's getting a heart attack.
Papa! No! Papa!
So this is why I don't recognize her having a father. Because he passed away when she was so young.
It would be 10 years before another man would enter her life. A man who was still a boy in many, many ways.
If he is to become king, he must learn to accept his responsibility.
He needs sunlight.
He needs a good
Oh, he needs a good whipping. Oh, look at him. He's running away. You do you, Prince.
Really, Francis? Can't this wait till morning?
If I can't sleep, neither shall he. Henry, wake up.
Oh, no. Not again.
This has happened before.
Bring it back.
Wow, she's so pretty.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh!
This will teach you to steal my father's horse.
My owner slipped his shoe and I had no choice.
And our choice is what?
Wait!
Yes, I did not see you.
Your aim suggests otherwise.
Oh, I must die.
Then speak of this to no one and I shall be lenient.
What if he stole that?
I wish for nothing more than to be free of my gilded cage. For your silence.
Said I wanted 4-minute eggs, not 4 1-minute eggs. And where in God's name is our bread?
There we have them.
A lady of breeding ought never to raise her voice any louder than the gentle hum of a whispering wind.
Jacqueline, dear, do not speak unless you can improve the silence.
No one is, except some Spanish pig.
Wow.
Sunrise in the east.
Yes, Louise, it did.
And it is going to be a beautiful day.
Oh, look at all those feathers.
The Baroness can sell your husband to pay her taxes, then these can certainly bring him home.
Tell her husband?
This is our home, and I will not see it fall apart.
Morning, Madame. Marguerite, I trust you slept well.
At least the one sister seemed nice. He's like, hello. Smiling to her.
He's been reading in the fireplace again. Look at you, ash and soot everywhere.
Some people read because they cannot think for themselves.
I took that personal.
What can I do to make you?
Do try, stepmother. I do wish to please you. Sometimes I sit on my own and try to think of what else I could do, how I should act.
Oh, come.
I guess not.
It is your manner that offends, Danielle. Throughout these hard times, I have sheltered you, clothed you, and cared for you. All that I ask in return is that you help me here without complaint. Is that such an extraordinary request?
Wow, the stepmother is good. I hate her.
Back, is that quite understood?
Yes, my lady.
Good job, actress.
All that I do, all I have done, is never enough. Come.
Just pots and pans, please.
Oh no, they're being raided. Thieves!
It's the Royal Guard. It is my life.
Oh boy. Well,
No, too small.
too small?
You do the same for me, admit it.
I have never ever been to court. And neither have you.
Then I won't be recognised. She ignores the manor, blames us for her debt, and still pretends to have money to burn. Don't you dare laugh. I'm coming out.
I don't think he's gonna laugh. You look like a girl.
Nobody will be looking at your feet. If you're going to be a noblewoman, you must play the part. You look down to no one.
I ship them. I don't care about no prince. I ship her with him. We don't need no prince. He's the prince.
I thought I'd see the world before I gave up my life to God and country.
Then why on earth did you stop?
You seem to have it in spades. Besides, you claimed it was a matter of life and death.
A woman always is.
Oh, so that's the painting. But she's not laughing. That is what is so cool with the Mona Lisa.
Michelangelo was trapped under a ceiling in Rome.
Here I am on my way to Genoa, and I find my salvation on the highway. You are the very founder of forward thinking, and my father is the king of backward.
Okay.
Prince Henry suffers from an arranged marriage, Signora, among other things.
I'm returning your horse, Baroness. I took the liberty of borrowing it this morning. I'm afraid I might have scared the wits out of one of your servants, a young lady with quite a good arm, actually.
She is mute, my lord.
She spoke quite forcefully.
Well, it comes and goes.
She's mute, comes and goes.
Oh, ladies. Here you are.
Your Highness.
Wow. She's so stunning.
Ladies, forgive me, but you seem to have blossomed overnight. I must say, Marguerite, that brooch is stunning.
This old thing. You are too kind.
He's trying not to laugh.
Let us hope so. Good day, ladies.
He seemed a little interested, though.
I wish to address the issue of this gentleman. He is my servant, and I am here to pay the debt against him. I can pay you 20 gold francs.
Madam, you can have me for 20 gold francs. Now drive on!
What?
Do you honestly think it right to chain people like Chattor? I demand you release him at once.
Get out of my way!
Dare raise your voice to a lady, sir.
I meant no disrespect.
Does he recognize her?
A servant is not a thief, Your Highness, and those who are cannot help themselves. If you suffer your people to be ill-educated, but that you first make thieves and then punish them.
I like her a lot.
There you have it. Release him.
But sire...
I said...
Release him.
I thought I was looking at your mother.
Prepare the horses. We will leave at once.
Don't think about the shoes. They're too big.
Have we met?
Yes, we have.
Well, I am visiting a cousin.
Who?
My cousin?
Yes, you said that. Which one?
The only one I have, sire.
Tell me your cousin's name so that I might call upon her to learn who you are. For anyone who can quote Thomas More is well worth the effort.
He knew.
The prince has read Utopia.
I found it sentimental and dull.
They are the legs you stand on, and that position demands respect, not...
Am I to understand that you find me arrogant?
A little bit. Teeny tiny bit.
One man back his life, but did you even glance at the others?
Please, I beg of you. A name.
I fear that the only name to leave you with is Comtesse Nicole de Lancret.
The king would like a word. Several, in fact.
And she ran away. Aww. But I still ship her with the other guy. What was his name? Gustavo? I ship her with him. So far, this is the most wholesome Cinderella story I've seen.
You shipped me to the Americas like some criminal, all for the sake of your stupid contract. Forgive me, Mother, but marriage to a complete stranger never made anyone in this room very happy.
Oh.
By the next full moon, or I will strike at you in any way I can.
What's it to be, Father? Hot oil or the rack?
I will simply deny you the crown and live forever.
Okay.
He's your son.
You stupid, stupid girl. How dare you do this to me?
Think really hard.
Oh, yeah, the horses.
How dare you let him surprise us like that?
I'm sorry.
Luckily for you, Marguerite turned in a beautiful performance. She and the prince had quite an interlude.
They actually did.
The simplest phrase can have 1,000 meanings. He said you were forceful. What did you say?
She threw apples on him.
I have worked off my debts. They told me I could go home.
Fine. Go catch a chicken.
Go catch a chicken?
There are simply too many courtiers to remember them all by name.
In honor of Signor Da Vinci, I have decided to throw a ball, a masked ball.
Here we go.
For 5 days hence, at the stroke of midnight, you will announce your engagement to the girl of your choice, or I will announce it for you. Are we agreed?
That's crazy. How is he going to find the love of his life? Like the love of his life in 5 days?
Choose wisely, Henry. Divorce is only something they do in England.
He's playing tennis with the Marquis de Limoges tomorrow at noon. Skin of such elegance and ceiling.
I will be terrified.
I've grown rather fond of our intrigues together. Surely you must know that. When my daughter is queen, perhaps we might come to a new arrangement.
Oh, hell.
Honestly, I think he and Marguerite deserve each other.
Oh, bite your tongue. The only throne I want her sitting on is the one I have to clean every day.
That's fair. That's fair.
Cannot breathe, one cannot eat.
Mother, focus, please.
Well, perhaps if I knew what you're looking for.
Something fit for a queen.
Oh, there we go.
But we must speak of this to no one.
Oh, I do love a good intrigue.
Isn't that the mother's dress?
They're Danielle's dowry for her wedding.
Cinderella married. But she is our stepsister, and the invitation did say to the ladies of the house. She's not of noble blood.
And besides, who would notice? No one.
Look at it. It's practically an antique.
Y'all are so fake.
You wish me to go to a masque?
It hurts me you don't feel like one of my daughters. That is, if you complete your chores in time. Mind your manners till then.
She's the only real one. Because they're lying to you.
She doesn't want you to go.
And now she's bad. I hate people.
Then what happens if the person you're supposed to be with never appears? Or she does, but you're too distracted to notice?
You learn to pay attention.
Puts two people on Earth and they are lucky enough to find one another. But one of them gets hit by lightning.
Oh boy.
And if so, when the two of them are walking side by side, were they both the one for you and you just happen to meet the first one first? Or is the second one supposed to be first? And is everything just chance, or is some things meant to be?
You cannot leave everything to fate, boy. She's got a lot to do. Sometimes you must give her a hand.
And then she just went swimming with her dress. They keep meeting. Well, this time it's not really him, but you know.
It looks like rain.
Signore Da Vinci, you all right?
I should leave walking on water to...
So he is...
Your Highness! Careful, it's very slippery right there.
Here, please. Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
So they keep meeting. Can't you just say that this is the girl of your dreams at the ball? But at the same time, where is Gustavo?
You're angry with me.
No. Well, yes, if you must know.
Why?
Because you are trying to bait me with your snobbery. And you own all the land there is, and yet you take no pride in working it. Is that not also a contradiction?
All right.
What?
Live each day with this kind of passion. Don't you find it exhausting?
When I'm around you, why do you like to irritate me so?
Why do you rise to the occasion?
Ooh.
Forgive me, Your Highness, I've lost track of the hour.
But the wind! It's perfect!
I am sorry.
You got to meet the legend.
Perhaps I shall ship you off to the Americas with all the rest.
The prince went to the king and asked him to release all those men. He didn't. Now, by...
And we shall find out who she is and bury her.
You know what? I will get a little stressed too. The way the stepmom is saying, bury her. And then you know she's talking about you. Oh, help! Everyone is touching him! Ooh.
You're looking well, Marguerite.
You're welcome to look, Your Highness.
Oh, she's good. Oh, she's good. Oh, could this be trouble?
It's a pity your soil's the best in the province, and yet so poorly tended. I'd rather discuss it with Danielle, if you don't mind. I may be twice your age, child, but I'm well endowed.
Oh, please.
I'll buy nothing this week, and you do well to remember that without my generosity, your pathetic little farm would cease to exist. I'd be very, very careful if I were you.
He's so creepy. Ew. Ugh. I don't like him. Yes, sister, say louder.
Never have you tasted anything so delicious.
Don't even think about it.
Chocolate. The Spanish monks keep sending bricks of it.
Where's Danielle?
What are you doing? Trying to scare the prince to death?
Were there just the two of you?
And the chicken, Your Highness.
You saw it. What?
Paris at Christmas. Can you imagine? No, I don't suppose you can.
Wow. Tough crowd.
My mother was hard on me too, you know. But I was very grateful to her. She wanted me to be all that I could be. Pity you never knew your mother.
I wish I knew what she looked like.
No matter how bad things get, they can always get worse.
Oh boy. Oh, I mean, she has a point.
No wonder you're built for hard labor. I barely knew him. Now go away.
I think she got upset, actually. Maybe there is some kindness in you, Miss Baroness. Mrs. Baroness. I shouldn't even say Mrs. It's just Baroness.
Look! Gustav, it's floating!
I don't know why you're so happy.
Oh, it's Gustave. Like Gustavo.
Your Highness, my family is your family. Please, take them away.
Good, because here's your big chance. He's headed this way.
Why are you always running?
I'm looking for Signore Da Vinci. We're to go to the monastery together. Have you seen him? Well, is that not his flying contraption? Where did you get it?
From, the Comtesse de l'Ancre.
You know her. I must find her. Where is she staying?
At the farm?
That does present a problem.
I do know that she is there. Alone. By herself. At this very moment.
Excellent.
Can't you just talk?
Gustav! You horrible little snipe!
Did you hear? He likes my work.
And he is headed toward my house.
Time to run, princess.
Your Highness, what an unexpected surprise.
All right, Countess. Do you not attend church?
My faith is better served away from the rabid crowd.
These poor women.
Since you are so fond of reading, I thought perhaps you might join me.
Oh.
Fair, sire. You have found my weakness, but I have yet to learn yours.
Well, I should think it was quite obvious.
He is good! You know what?
Today, I am simply Henry.
Oh, Henry, you're good. But in this story, he actually gets to know her, her face, everything before the ball.
I brought you something that will brighten up your day. It's a... Oh, you vicious.
Oh, help. He seems so proud of himself.
He died when I was 8. Utopia was the last book he brought home.
Explains why you quote it.
True, very true.
In all my years of study, not one tutor ever demonstrated the passion you have shown me in the last 2 days.
Oh, this poor guy.
And one memory than I have in my entire being.
If there is anything I have said or done...
Please, don't.
I do not even remember putting it on. It is a rare person indeed who would return such a valuable keepsake. We shall have a chat tomorrow, you and I.
Oh, they're so good in this movie, you know?
And we shall continue on foot.
But it's half a day's walk.
Honestly, Your Highness, where is your sense of adventure?
Next thing you know, I shall be cleaning the fireplace with Danielle.
Where is that girl?
Oh!
Begging your pardon, my lady, but that
gilded mirror in your bedroom. Did you move it?
Of course not. Why?
Also missing.
Then it too shall come out of your pay.
What? I think she's selling it. And then she's blaming them.
You would think I would know the way to my own castle.
Why is it men never stop for directions? Ah, there it is. It is back that way. Besides, you might break your royal neck, and then where would we? Now turn around so I can climb back down.
What? There's no way.
My wife thanks you for this fine garment, mademoiselle.
You will give me back my dress, sir.
At least she's being very, like, respectful. Saying sir to people that are stealing and violent. Oh.
Let her go. Your quarrel is with me.
You may have anything you can carry.
May I have your word on that, sir?
I don't think so.
On my honor as a gypsy, whatever you can carry.
There's a catch. There has to be a catch. Oh! I'm smiling! I can't! It was good. Strong girl.
You are reading my thoughts, my lord.
And they're as fuzzy as my own Comtesse.
Then France concedes.
There's just no way they're vibing with them right now.
It is your turn, and it better be good.
I have no desire to be king.
That is true.
To never be seen as who you are, but what you are. You have no idea how insufferable that is.
You might be surprised.
Really?
My mouth has run away with me again.
No, my lady. It is your mouth that has me hypnotized.
Oh, sir! Your Highness! Oh, with her eyes open. This must be the best Cinderella story I've ever seen. And now he's just gonna be locked up, and then he needs to save her somehow.
Nicole, do you know the ruins of Amboise?
Nicole? Stop it! You've heard people say Danielle to her.
Would you meet me there tomorrow?
I shall try.
Then I shall wait all day.
I think they're gonna lock her up.
Off with his head.
What?
I want to build a university with the largest library on the continent where anyone can study, no matter their station.
Yes, sir!
Who are you? What have you done with our son?
Oh, and I want to invite the gypsies to the ball.
They're never gonna say yes.
You're hiding something from me. I can feel it. I demand to know what it is.
Why don't you tell me so I can get back to sleep?
What about our breakfast?
You have two hands. Make it yourself.
Are you lazy little
Lazy?
Clean. Go and boil some water.
Boil water? Oh, I knew it. I just knew it.
She knew, yeah.
Oh, look who finally decided to grace us with her presence.
Do you think you are doing?
Trying on my dress.
Do you honestly think that after that performance this morning I'd let you go?
To hunt royalty like some sport, it's disgusting.
You're just jealous.
They're so good at their job. I hate them so much.
And she's dead.
Oh, there you. Thank you.
I'm going to rip your hair out!
You know what? This was the most ladylike thing she's ever done.
Put it down! Give me the shoes! Put it down!
Consider carefully, Danielle. Your father's book or your mother's shoes?
I think she's going for the shoes.
No! No! No!
Wow.
Hey.
Oh. Hello?
Now, you really brought this upon yourself, you know.
I don't know what's come over me.
I shall never forget the way Marguerite's feet went up over her head like that.
It's crazy how different the sisters are. raised by the same mother, and then both of them turn out so different.
To think you saved that baby from a runaway horse.
'Twas a maternal instinct, Majesty.
He was gone all day yesterday and did not return until dawn. Do you know the Comtesse de Lancret?
Aww, here comes trouble.
Good heavens, child. Are you all...
I don't think she is, no. This poor girl.
There is something I must tell you.
And I you. Oh, here, your book. You left it in the carriage yesterday.
I cannot stay long, but I had to see you.
So much life to live.
Oh.
You're not making this easy.
I have not slept for fear I would wake to find all this a dream. It's a project actually inspired by you, who at the mask. I shall make it known to the world.
Why did you have to be so wonderful?
Oh.
Simply that. Last night was the happiest night of my life.
Why can't we say our name? Why do we have to be Nicole still?
I must go.
Nicole!
There they are.
Bothers you more, stepmother, that I am common or that I am competition?
Where is the dress, Danielle?
Rather die 1,000 deaths than to see my mother's dress on that spoiled, selfish cow!
Marguerite, Jacqueline, gather everything that will fetch a price. We're going to town first thing in the morning.
It's no wonder with tidings such as these.
Why are we just not... I hate this. That they never communicate in these movies. Look at all of the chaos just by not communicating.
There I was, pouring my royal heart out, and she was simply trying to bid me farewell. And what a clumsy thief I turned out to be.
Come now, Henry.
Once in your life, man, be bold.
Oh, that scared me. This movie has been so amazing so far. I really like it that it has no talking mice or the carriage, you know, the pumpkin carriage, or any bibbidi bobbidi boo. They're just so realistic humans.
Signor Da Vinci.
Oh,
Yes?
that was him.
Oh, mistress, it's no use.
Allow me.
Brilliant. Why, that was pure genius.
Yes, I shall go down in history as the man who opened the door.
Stop! I can't!
He is expecting someone who does not exist. Signore, my name is Danielle du Barbarac, and I am but a servant.
Yes, and I'm the bastard son of a peasant.
The night is young. We must get you ready for the ball.
Because he deserves to hear the truth from the one he loves.
True.
A bird may love a fish, Signore, but where would they live?
And I shall have to make you wings.
Aww.
Oh, come on. No time to...
Imagine that Leonardo da Vinci actually saved Cinderella. I would never expect this.
Perhaps it was unfair of me to put so much pressure on you as I did about the marriage contract. We don't have to announce anything tonight.
I've made my decision.
What? Oh, they're gonna know from the dress and the shoes exactly who she is, no matter it's a masked ball.
She looks like her mother.
When you're as old as I am, my young friend, now is all you've got.
It's tradition.
Mm. I'm sitting here giggling, kicking my feet. You can't see that I'm kicking my feet, but I am. Oh.
Hey!
I like her so much. She's so cute.
Honored guests, it gives us great pleasure not only to honor Signor Da Vinci, but also to tell you of a long-awaited decision.
I wonder who he was going to say. Perhaps she actually won there. She looks so proud.
My mother said you were getting married.
She was misinformed.
Then you're not engaged. I was about to make the worst mistake of my life.
My guess would be the Comtesse de Lancre.
Who?
Oh, you haven't been informed. That's another story.
What are you doing?
Making you a princess. How dare you! She is an imposter, sire.
No!
Her name is Danielle de Barbarac, been a servant in my home for the past 10 years. Expose her as a covetous hoax she is.
Tell these women who you are.
She's been trying to tell you.
God, it can't be true.
Nicole de Lancre was my mother. I am what she says.
Are you proud? Are you happy now? Witch.
The apple. That was you.
I can explain.
Well, someone had better.
First, you're engaged.
No, that's not... That's a lie.
Servant?
That is the truth.
Henry, please.
Do not address me so informal, madam.
Oh. Well, there, everything broke. There we go.
Just like them.
Da Vinci, help.
Danielle? What have you done?
Been born to privilege, and with that comes specific obligations.
Horse shit.
You're out of line, old man.
Tell him.
She came to tell you the truth, and you fed her to the wolves. I know that a life without love is no life at all.
I am but a servant to my crown, and I have made my decision. I will not yield!
Oh, Henry.
Then you don't deserve her.
Yeah. She worked so hard to get here. And she's just gonna be treated so bad when she comes back home. But now you know where she lives. You know her name. But I thought that her father had the title. So the second that she or her dad passes away, she loses everything of her title and stuff. And now she's just a servant.
Makes you think I do any of this for you?
You are not my problem anymore.
I have done everything you've ever asked me to do, and still you've denied me the only thing I ever wanted. Was there a time, even in its smallest measurement, that you loved me at all?
I don't think so.
Another pebble in their shoe.
Oh my.
It's all here, Baroness, right down to the very last candlestick.
Sold them to him?
I couldn't very well have us looking like paupers when the king arrives.
Thank you, monsieur. This means the world to us.
To you.
I couldn't very well have you around distracting the prince, now could I?
The Baroness and I have come to...
You're marrying her off?
You, for all this. Although, I do think I'm getting the better end of the deal.
No!
What? That... I went from loving this to being sad. The happy ever after better come soon. We're running out of time, guys. And he painted her. This movie has been nothing but roller coaster of emotions. I don't support this marriage. Oh, what? Oh boy. She doesn't seem happy either. Oh, this wedding turned into a funeral.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be part of this either.
I thought I had problems.
She's like, this is your fault. And he's like, no, it's actually yours.
Where is she?
But she has been sold, sire.
Pierre Le Pure, Your Highness. Just after the mask.
Tell no one we have spoken, for all shall reveal itself in due course. Come, Laurent, there is much to be done.
He's gonna go save her.
I had a horse like you once, stubborn, just like you, willful to a fault. It too just needed to be broken. Oh, you didn't say please. I do love your spirit.
Oh!
My father was an expert swordsman, monsieur. He taught me well.
Oh, look at his teeth.
Your freedom, my lady.
What are you doing here?
I came to rescue you. I offered you the world, and at the first test of honor, I betrayed your trust. Please, Danielle.
Say it again.
I'm sorry.
No, her name.
The part where you said mine.
I can't.
Perhaps you would be so kind as to help me find the owner of this rather remarkable shoe.
It belongs to a peasant, Your Highness, who only pretended to be a courtier to save a man's life.
And the name's Henry, if you don't mind.
Oh, now it's Henry again.
I kneel before you, not as a prince, but as a man in love. But I would feel like a king if you, Danielle de Barbevac, would be my...
I still feel so sorry for Gustav. What about him? Where's his happy ending? And before he's painting with Da Vinci now. Okay, this is very nice.
But I think what he said was, serves me right for choosing a foreigner over your sister.
Good. Well, perhaps we should just let him fret about it for a few days.
Oh?
His Supreme Majesty King Francis requests an audience with the Baroness Rodmilla de Ghent and her daughters immediately. The king demanded that you arrive in style.
In style? Chic.
You guys think it's a wedding, but it might be, just not hers. It will be Danielle's.
Baroness, did you or did you not lie to Her Majesty the Queen of France?
Ooh.
Choose your words wisely, madame, for they may be your last.
Like, what? Regarding what?
A woman would do practically anything for the love of a daughter, Your Majesties.
Your Majesty, like you, I'm just a victim here.
How dare you turn on me, you little ingrate!
Do you see what I have to put up with?
Are they always like this?
Worse, Your Majesty.
True.
I'd hate to think you had anything to do with this.
I'm only here for the food.
And you and your horrible daughter are to be shipped to the Americas on the first available boat, unless by some miracle someone here will speak for you.
Thank you.
There seem to be quite a few people out of town.
I will speak for her. She is, after all, my stepmother.
What could it be? What can she say?
Your Highness.
Ooh.
Marguerite, I don't believe you've met my wife.
So they got married behind their backs.
You, I am quite certain, will think about me every single day for the rest of your life.
Oh my goodness.
Is that you show her the same courtesy that she has bestowed upon me.
Well, you heard the woman.
So did you?
Yes, but I managed.
Like hell you are! You're just the same as me, a big nobody!
You are getting on my nerves.
Oh!
Now get to work.
Oh. Yeah, so the water was purple. Oh, wow.
Think of it as a belated wedding present, Your Highness.
I just can't get over it, that's all. Your Highness.
Yes, well, royalty or not, I can still whip you.
For a man of your talents, it doesn't look a thing like her.
What?
And we, Princess, are supposed to live happily ever after.
Says who?
The story.
I don't know.
Aww.
My great-great-grandmother's portrait hung in the university up until the Revolution. And while Cinderella and her prince did live happily ever after, the point, gentlemen, is that they lived.
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh, this was so nice. This was so nice. Guys, I had the most magical time watching this, honestly. This was so nice. Getting to see this retelling of a Cinderella story, top notch. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you watched it together with me on Patreon, wasn't this just wonderful? Oh, I enjoyed this so much, and to the person that requested this, there's just something about a princess story. It being so realistic and still bringing out all of the emotions and being a roller coaster of emotions, bringing things back and forth, the drama, the anger, the love, the excitement, joy, frustration, and sadness, you know? This was all in all a very, very amazing experience, and I'm so happy that I get to watch this as one of the final movies that I'm watching this year. I don't know when this is coming out on my channel, but I'm filming this on the 26th, and it just makes me so happy to get to know that I'm ending the year with such an incredible movie. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you did, totally join and subscribe to the channel because we do more movie reactions like this one. All my social media are linked down below. And if you haven't seen my full reaction yet, it is over on Patreon. Thank you so much again. And I can't wait to see my next video very, very soon. Until next time, guys.
Put your hand